she is up to the job. We've got to get behind Liz Truss as our new Prime Minister, as a party, as a nation, and tackle what are global challenges. It's not just in the UK. So yes, we have an energy crisis. We have a cost of living crisis. It is not a good time in the world. But, you know, a lot of this is brought on by what's happening in Europe, and particularly within Russia. And I believe that the Conservative Party under Liz Truss will be the one to lead us through this crisis. You know very well that I've been a big Boris Johnson supporter, and many in the Conservative Party would rather that he was still here and taking us through this. But we are where we are, and we need to move on in a positive manner in the UK, and Europe need to also get behind tackling this global crisis. And I believe we're best placed here in the UK to lead that charge.
I think that this premiership will be, in the words of Thomas Hobbes, describing something else, nasty, brutish and short. Liz Truss is inheriting, as you were saying, a dire economic crisis, in addition to various other crises, such as our relationship with the EU, which people don't talk about very much, obviously Ukraine, which will be slightly easier for her to handle, but above all, the energy crisis and the cost of living crisis. And she's shown remarkably little flexibility in her thinking. She's very ideological, very radical. And obviously she'll need to make very, very big decisions. She is coming into power with very little support comparatively from both the Conservative MPs and the Conservative membership, which means that her position is much weaker than it might have been, whereas Labour has a current lead in the polls ahead of anything that it's had in the last 9 years. So really, she is coming from behind, and there's no good news on the horizon. So it's hard to see how she's going to make up the ground, particularly when Boris Johnson has damaged the reputation of the party so much over the last 3 years.